the most stressful experience of my life.
I think this looks quite authentic.
Spain, you are doing it right. So they've just brought out our other dishes. Hopefully, it's gonna be pretty classic.
A complete and utter fail.
Why on earth?
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all good. For today's video, I'm going to be eating a Spanish diet for the next 24/12 hours. This entire day today, I'm going to eat foods from Español. You guys seem to really like these videos. I've done British, Australian, I think I've done American, and now we're on to Spanish. Let me know in the comments down below if there are any other countries you'd like to see me eat from, maybe Italy, Japan, and I'm happy to look into it and see if I can source all the ingredients. But anyway, for right now, it's 9:30 in the morning. I'm about to go make my Spanish breakfast. I literally typed in traditional Spanish breakfast on Google Images and this picture popped up. So this is what we're going with today. Definitely not my usual kind of breakfast. I'm more of a cereal, yogurt, good to go kind of gal. But we're about to go and cook at 9:30 in the morning. I respect you, Spain. I respect your efforts at 9:30 in the morning because I couldn't do it every day. Are you going to eat a Spanish diet today? She says absolutely not.
Right, let's get the thumbnail. My first thought when I woke up this morning was genuinely, I wonder if we've got a sombrero I can wear for the thumbnail. Why would we have a sombrero? Literally in the UK, in the middle of Essex.
So this is the recipe I'm using. I'll link it down below just in case by some miracle this actually goes well and I do this right. Little disclaimer, I'm not the best at cooking, but I'll try. Sometimes called a potato tortilla because instead of just being made like with fluffy eggs, it's also got potato and onion in it, salt and olive oil. Let's go with the traditional Spanish omelette, potato tortilla. 35 minutes to make breakfast. Who's got the time? Well, me today actually.
This is what my little potato onion mixture is looking like so far. It takes about 20 minutes for the potatoes to go tender. I'm not gonna lie, there's many things I would rather be doing than smelling cooked onion at this time in the morning. So now in this mixture, I've got the egg, the potato, the onion, salt and pepper, and I've got to pour it back into the little pan to let it do its thing. Meanwhile, I've grilled my ciabatta, ready for my Parma ham, which is right here. This was really expensive. I can't remember how much it was, but I was like, whoa, why is the posh ham that much? I don't know if they would usually butter it in Spain. And I've also got my olives ready. I like all of these things, but not usually for breakfast. This actually looks like it's coming along nicely. I think I've slightly overdone the potatoes and the onions are a little bit crisp, but you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now I have to flip it over. So it says to put a plate over it. Oh God, I'm scared. I don't really know what to do with it now. Oh my God, that was scary. Now I have to heat a little bit more olive oil. Cool, the Spanish love their olive oil, don't they? And then we slide it back into the pan. Oh, come on babes. Come on, you can do it. And that cooks for another 2 minutes. So I'm gonna get my other little things ready while that's cooking. How have they made this look nice then? That's my question. The picture has a little bit of parsley on the omelette, so I'm gonna do that too. If this isn't authentic, don't come at me for it. I'm literally copying Google Images. Do you know what? Now I've made it, I actually quite fancy it. When I first started, I was like, oh, I really do not want to eat this. But now I'm looking at it, it looks kind of delicious. So this is my Spanish breakfast today. Got my potato tortilla, ciabatta and Parma ham, green olives and orange juice. I think this looks quite authentic. I mean, I'm not Spanish, so I wouldn't really know. If you're Spanish, rate my breakfast out of 10 in the comments down below. This is the moment of truth. Let's try the Spanish omelette. I've never ever had this before. This is what it looks like. It's like potato and onions wrapped in egg, pretty much. Cheers. This is cheers in Spanish, apparently. Salud. 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 I like it. Oh my God, I really like it. I feel like it needs a bit of Parma ham with the omelette. I mean, I've got my ciabatta. It looks a bit dry. Maybe I should have buttered it.
I suddenly think this video was a really good idea. Let's have a little olive as well together. I used to hate olives, but as I got older, I discovered I actually really like them. It's my Spanish dancing like the emoji. I would consider that pretty successful. I couldn't quite finish all the bread, and I'm not sure about the olives with breakfast. Didn't hate them, but equally didn't love them either. But the omelette was lovely, and I did actually really like all these flavours together. Guys, for real, you are not going to believe this. This just sums my family up. I just said to my mum, I woke up this morning, I thought I wish I had a sombrero for this video. She only goes, hang on a minute. She comes back about 4 minutes later. I mean, why on earth do we own this? Why do we actually have a sombrero? Not only one, we've got two. We've got black, we've got a bright pink. I can't believe this is happening right now. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Let me show you the pink one as well. I mean, why? Why? I have so many questions. None of them she can answer. Okay, so it is almost lunchtime. Well, it's 1:15 now, and I am kind of cheating for lunch a little bit. Not really. We're going to a tapas restaurant. I've had tapas a couple of times. When we went to Barcelona, we had it. Well, my dad had it quite a lot, and I like tried bits of his. It's basically just like little dishes of Spanish dishes, like chorizo, potato. So I don't know what I'm gonna have. We'll just have a look when we get there. I also had tapas, I think, in Benidorm, which wasn't that long ago. We're now in the tapas restaurant, and there's so many like types. So there's tapas seafood, tapas meats, cold meats, obviously the appetizers, and tapas vegetables, but we've gone for a bit of a mixture. I'll show you when it arrives. Obviously we've ordered for two. I don't really know if we've ordered the right amount, if we've ordered too much or not enough. We'll just have to see when it arrives, I suppose. Our tapas starter has just arrived. This is the appetizers for two. So there's like a tomato and I can't remember what the cheese is called. It begins with M. I'll put it on screen here. It's this salad. We've got some cold meats, some olives, some garlic mayo, some butter and some bread. So they've just brought out our other dishes to go with our appetizer. This is so nice so far. So these are potato croquettes. I think it's ham and cheese in there, I'm not too sure. Then we've got some Spanish potatoes. It looks like they're covered in cheese. And we also got some calamari as well, because that's really popular in Spain. I just googled what are the most popular Spanish tapas dishes, and calamari was one of them. So this is all our lunch. Okay, it's actually a different day right now, but there is so much food in this video that I literally can't eat it all in one day. So I'm going to do the afternoon snack today instead. It is the afternoon, it's about 3 o'clock right now, and for my afternoon snack I'm going to be making some churros. Churros are basically like donuts, and they're really popular in Spain. Cinnamon churros are not popular, I believe. A few articles I read said that, but they are popular, coated in sugar and dipped in melted chocolate. So that's what I'm going to make. It's really hot today though, so I can't say I fancy them the most, but it's hot in Spain and they eat them, so we're very authentic. And I'm going to make them from scratch. I could have probably bought them, but I'm going to try making them. They are not going to look good, I'm warning you now. They are not going to look like standard churros, but if they're doughy and sugary, that's good enough for me. First step, we need a lot of oil to fry them in. These are the opposite to healthy, so I don't want to hear it. It's got to be about 2 inches. Oh my goodness, that is going to be a lot. They have to be able to float when they're cooking. Then we put that on a medium to high heat. And next step, I'll leave this recipe linked down below in case you're interested. In another saucepan, we need a cup of water, a tablespoon of vegetable oil, like we haven't used enough already, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of granulated sugar. Meanwhile, to a little mixing bowl, we add a cup of white flour and 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Why does this not seem like it's going to be nice? Lovely. Okay, so once the oil is hot and the dough is now in this, what's this called? Icing bag? You have to squeeze it in. This is actually really hard. Just be careful if you do it, because it is really hot, this oil. It's a bit scary. Right, we've abandoned the icing bag because it's split, so I'm just going to do long churros. Here are my churros. I'm going to sprinkle them with sugar. They look like sausages. They don't look very churro-like, but never mind, we tried. It was a scary experience. If you're going to make them, don't do it without an adult.
I am an adult and it was scary, so make sure you do it with someone because hot oil can be really dangerous. That was possibly the most stressful experience of my life, and I blame Spain. Joking. Right, so I've got my bowl of churros here. Let me show you. Bowl of churros that definitely look like Richmond sausages. I've got the melted chocolate. Cooking with hot oil, never again, but hopefully this little afternoon snack will be worth it. I am going to share these with my mum. There's no way I would finish all of these. Oh, look at that. Actually looks like a little churro. You know what? The stress was worth it. I'd do it again. No, I wouldn't. They are delicious though. Spain, you are doing it right. Lovely afternoon snack. Okay, it's about 6:30 now and I'm about to get started on cooking dinner. I am cooking for my whole family, so me, my mum and my dad. I thought this was going to take like half an hour, you know, paella. I thought it was similar to a stir fry, but with rice. It takes a lot longer than that. Actually takes over an hour to cook this, so I'm going to get started right now. I've had paella many times, to be honest. Every time I've been to Spain, I say every time, I've been like twice, 3 times if you count when I was younger. But whenever I've gone there and had paella, it's so delicious. It's a really nice food to eat when it's hot. Usually they serve it in a massive dish and it kind of just goes in the middle of the table and you all like take your spoonfuls. Obviously, I haven't got a massive dish, nor have I got many people to feed. So I'm going to do mine on a much smaller scale. The recipe I'm following is on the Real Food Tesco website. It's called the Classic Spanish Paella recipe, so hopefully it's going to be pretty classic. Paella usually has some kind of seafood in it, but I'm not actually a massive fan of seafood, so I'm going for this chicken and chorizo one. It does have cooked prawns on top, but it's the ones with the shells on, and I couldn't find those prawns anywhere. But I've got all the other ingredients, so I'm going to get started, otherwise we're going to be eating at like 9 o'clock. Let's go paella, let's go! This is the picture on the recipe, but how delicious does that look? Just a warning, mine will not look like that. So I've just finished the paella. I've just dished it up. It's a lot more spicy than I thought it was going to be. I didn't even think it was going to be spicy at all, but I suppose it's got paprika in it. But there's so much of it. Should have realised that it serves 6, but I didn't. So I've served up 1 for me and 1 for my dad. It's too spicy for my mum. I'm not sure what to do with this. Will it freeze well?
I don't know. We'll freeze it and see.
We'll freeze it and see what happens and hope for the best. I've never had a spicy paella before. It didn't even cross my mind. I'm going to be totally honest. Last night's dinner was a complete and utter fail. I tried my best, but I think I put way too much paprika in it. It was so spicy. I thought I was quite good with spice, but I had to have a drink between every mouthful. So all the leftovers are going to my brother. So yeah, dinner was the least successful meal of the day. But that brings us to the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to let me know in the comments down below which country should I eat from next. I really enjoy filming these videos and I love food, so it's a win from me. Do subscribe to see my future videos. Stick around and join the fam. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day and I'll see you again soon with another little video. Bye guys, love ya.